Right, so get this. Today we're diving deep into gut health.
Okay.
Specifically, well, tailored for you, right?
Yeah.
We're going to explore how one person found relief from some pretty chronic issues.
Oh, okay.
And the solution. You might be surprised how simple it is.
All right.
So, our source material is a first-hand account from someone who dealt with years of constipation and, well,
Oh, no.
yeah, hemorrhoids.
Oh, wow.
And their first experience with hemorrhoids.
I don't even want to know.
You guessed it, on a camping trip.
Oh, that sounds rough.
Right. Talk about a memorable camping trip.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way at all.
No.
So naturally, they tried those over-the-counter creams, the ones we all see at the pharmacy,
Yeah.
hoping for some relief.
Of course.
But as many of us know, those creams often just mask the problem
Temporarily, yeah.
temporarily.
They can provide some temporary relief,
Right.
but you're right, they don't get to the root of the issue.
Exactly, and that's where things take a turn for the
Okay.
better. The person in our story finally sees a doctor,
Right.
and the doctor recommends Plantago ovata,
Plantago ovata.
which you might know as psyllium husk or isabol.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What I found interesting is that back then, psyllium husk was sometimes even covered by Social Security,
Wow, so it was accessible.
making it, accessible to more people.
That's crucial, Not everyone can afford those expensive treatments.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, initially, the person was, well, pretty skeptical.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Right.
Yeah.
But the results, surprising,
Okay.
quick,
Wow.
significant. We're talking
Okay.
complete resolution of the constipation.
Wow.
And major relief from those, well, pesky hemorrhoids.
So it worked.
It worked.
That's remarkable. Really highlights the potential of, natural remedies.
Right. And here's the best part. They continue to use psyllium husk to this day.
So it wasn't just a temporary fix.
Yeah, sustainable solution, long-lasting impact.
That's great.
This got me thinking, what is it about psyllium husk that makes it so effective?
Well, you see, psyllium husk is a type of soluble fiber.
Okay.
And what makes it special? Its ability to absorb water in the gut. Think of it like a sponge, soaking up liquid.
Okay, I can picture that.
Yeah.
So how does that help with constipation?
Well, by absorbing that water, the psyllium husk adds bulk to the stool, making it, softer, easier to pass.
Okay.
This bulking action helps regulate bowel movements and address the root cause of constipation, often related to stool consistency.
So it's not just a Band-Aid, it's tackling the underlying problem.
Exactly.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But the source material mentions psyllium husk being good for more than just constipation.
Oh.
They talk about it helping with diarrhea too.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that possible? Can one thing be effective for both?
That's what I thought. It's kind of counterintuitive.
It is.
Yeah.
But think about it this way. The key is balance. While it absorbs excess water to help with diarrhea, it also adds bulk to the stool, making it easier to pass in cases of constipation.
So it's like this natural regulator.
Yeah.
Working to find that sweet spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm starting to see why this person's been using it for so long.
Yeah.
But there's got to be more to this story than just one person's experience, right? What does the broader scientific community say about psyllium husk?
You're absolutely right. We can't just rely on anecdotes.
Right.
Luckily, there's quite a bit of scientific research backing up the effectiveness of psyllium husk for gut health.
Okay.
Studies have shown, that it can significantly improve bowel regularity, reduce the severity of hemorrhoids, and even have a positive impact on the gut microbiome.
Okay, so the science agrees with this person's positive experience.
It seems like it.
And speaking of the gut microbiome, that's something we hear a lot about these days.
Right.
What exactly is it? And how does psyllium husk play a role?
Well, the gut microbiome refers to the trillions of bacteria that live in our digestive tract.
Trillions.
Trillions.
Wow.
Think of it as a complex ecosystem within your gut.
Like a miniature world inside us.
Exactly. And just like any ecosystem, it needs balance to thrive.
Okay.
And psyllium husk, it acts as a prebiotic,
Right.
meaning it provides nourishment for the beneficial bacteria in our gut.
Okay.
By feeding those good bacteria,
Yeah.
psyllium husk helps create a more balanced and diverse gut microbiome.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
So it's not just about regulating bowel movements.
No.
It's about fostering a healthy environment in our gut.
Precisely. A healthy gut microbiome is linked to all sorts of benefits, from better digestion, stronger immunity,
Wow.
to improved mental health, and even reduce risk of certain diseases.
Incredible. It sounds like taking care of our gut health is is, well, even more important than we realize.
It really is. And this person's journey with psyllium husk, it just shows that even simple changes can have a profound impact. It's not about finding a quick fix,
Right.
but about making sustainable changes that support your overall well-being.
I'm curious to learn more about this person's journey, especially since they mentioned their hemorrhoids actually came back at one point.
Oh.
What happened there?
Well, that's a great point, and it highlights an important aspect of gut health
Okay.
that we often overlook.
Okay.
The person in our story experienced a brief return of their hemorrhoids during two particularly stressful events: their first half marathon and a full marathon.
Oh, wow. So even though they'd found a solution that worked,
Yeah,
extreme stress still had an impact.
it did. And it's a reminder that gut health is truly holistic.
Holistic.
It's not just about what you eat,
Right.
but also how you manage stress, how much you sleep,
Yeah.
other lifestyle factors.
It really emphasizes that mind-body connection
Yeah,
that we often hear about.
it does.
Our mental and emotional state
Yeah.
can directly impact our physical health.
Absolutely. Our bodies are incredibly complex. And everything is interconnected.
So even though this person found relief with psyllium husk,
Yeah,
those stressful events show that managing stress is still key.
exactly. It's about finding a balance between dietary changes, lifestyle adjustments, and stress management techniques.
Okay, so it's not just about popping a supplement and calling it a day. It's
Yeah.
about a holistic approach to our well-being.
It is.
I'm guessing this is where things get really interesting.
You bet. There's so much more to explore when it comes to the connection between stress and gut health.
I'm all ears. Let's dive in.
Yeah.
So when we talk about stress and gut health, where do we even begin? I mean, stress is pretty much a constant these days, right?
Yeah, true. It's a part of life,
Right.
but it's how our bodies react to it, that can make all the difference.
Okay.
When we're stressed, our bodies release hormones like cortisol,
Uh-huh.
and that can actually disrupt the balance of our gut microbiome.
Oh, so stress can directly impact those trillions of bacteria.
It can. Elevated cortisol levels, they increase inflammation in the gut,
Okay.
making it more susceptible to issues like leaky gut syndrome.
Leaky gut syndrome. That sounds serious.
It can be.
Yeah.
It's where the lining of the gut becomes more permeable,
Mm.
allowing substances to leak into the bloodstream.
Okay, so leaky gut syndrome.
Yeah, it's linked to a whole host of problems, from autoimmune disorders to food sensitivities, even mood disorders.
Wow, so stress can really manifest in some pretty unexpected ways.
It can.
Huh.
And it's not just about the hormones.
Okay.
Stress can also affect our digestion. It can slow down the movement of food through the digestive tract.
Oh, right, which can worsen constipation.
Exactly. Or lead to
Yeah.
bloating, discomfort.
We've all experienced that, like, butterflies in our stomach feeling.
Exactly. That's your body's way of responding to stress.
Right.
And while occasional stress is normal, chronic stress, that can wreak havoc on our gut health.
So we know chronic stress is a major culprit when it comes to gut issues. But what can we do about it? We can't just, like, eliminate stress from our lives.
You're right. Eliminating stress entirely, not realistic,
Right.
but we can learn to manage it more effectively.
Okay.
And that's where lifestyle changes come in.
Like what kind of changes?
Things like regular exercise, getting enough sleep,
Okay.
practicing mindfulness techniques like meditation, deep breathing.
So it's about finding ways to de-stress, calm our minds.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And these practices, they can be incredibly beneficial for both our mental and physical well-being.
Again, with that mind-body connection.
There it is.
Yeah.
When we take care of our mental health,
Mm.
our physical health often follows.
I'm curious about something.
Yeah.
The person in our story also mentions using psyllium husk to manage diarrhea,
Oh, interesting.
which I found interesting because we talked earlier about how it helps with constipation.
Right, right.
So how can it be effective for both?
Well, it speaks to the versatility of psyllium husk.
Okay.
You see, it's all about balance. In the case of diarrhea,
Yeah.
psyllium husk works by absorbing excess water in the gut,
Okay.
helping to solidify loose stools.
Got it.
On the other hand, its bulking effect can also ease constipation.
So it's like a two-way regulator.
Yeah, for our digestive system.
Right.
It showcases how psyllium husk works in harmony with the body.
Not against it.
Exactly.
This makes me think about dosage.
Okay.
How much psyllium husk should someone take? And does it matter if they're using it for, constipation or diarrhea?
That's an important question.
Yeah.
The general recommendation is to start with a teaspoon
Okay.
or 5 milliliters of psyllium husk,
All right.
taken once or twice a day,
Okay.
and adjust as needed.
Based on individual needs and tolerance.
Exactly, and it's crucial to mix it with plenty of water.
Of course, we don't want it getting stuck.
No, we don't.
So whether you're dealing with constipation or diarrhea,
Yeah,
the dosage is pretty consistent.
it seems like it.
It's more about finding what works best for you. And it's always a good idea to, start slowly, increase gradually.
Especially if you're new to using psyllium husk.
Good point. Better safe than sorry, right?
Always.
Especially with something as important as gut health.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure our listener is eager to hear how all of this ties back to their own journey.
Of course, let's connect all these fascinating insights back to you, the listener,
Perfect.
and your interest in gut health.
What are the key takeaways from this deep dive that our listener can apply to their own life?
Well, first and foremost, this story shows us that simple, natural solutions can make a big difference in gut health.
Okay.
It's not always about complex treatments or restrictive diets.
Right.
Sometimes incorporating something as simple as psyllium husk into your routine
Yeah.
can have a profound impact.
So it's about empowering ourselves to make positive changes,
Exactly.
starting with small steps.
Manageable steps.
Yeah.
It's about finding what works for you and
Right.
incorporating it into your lifestyle.
In a sustainable way.
Yeah.
This whole conversation has been pretty eye-opening.
Good.
I'm starting to realize that gut health is much more complex
It is.
and interconnected than I initially thought.
It truly is a fascinating and intricate system.
Yeah.
And the more we learn about it, the more we realize how crucial it is to our overall well-being.
I'm ready to hear more. What other fascinating insights does this person's story reveal about gut health? This has been, well, quite a deep dive into gut health.
It has.
And for you listening, I'm sure you're wondering
Yeah.
if incorporating psyllium husk into your routine could be,
The answer.
that aha moment for
Yeah.
your own gut health journey.
For sure.
What do you think?
I think it's definitely worth exploring, especially if you relate to the experiences we've talked about.
Right.
But remember,
Yeah.
everyone's different.
Of course.
What works for one person might not have the same effect on another.
It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Absolutely not. And this deep dive
Right.
shouldn't be taken as medical advice. It's really about,
Yeah.
sparking your curiosity, encouraging you to do your own research.
Right. We always emphasize talking to a healthcare professional
Yeah, absolutely.
for personalized advice.
They can help you determine if psyllium husk is right for you
Right?
and guide you on the dosage and usage.
Exactly. Think of this deep dive as a starting point.
A springboard.
Yeah, a springboard for your own exploration.
Exactly.
Maybe psyllium husk, combined with those lifestyle changes, could be the missing piece
It's possible.
you've been looking for.
Yeah, who knows?
The exciting part is you have the power to find out.
You do.
Your gut health journey
Yeah.
is unique to you.
Absolutely.
And this deep dive has hopefully given you some
Tools.
some valuable insights and tools
To navigate it.
to navigate it.
Yeah.
I know I've learned a ton today,
Good.
and I'm feeling inspired to take a closer look at my own gut health.
That's great.
So wrap things up. What's the one thing you want our listener to take away from this deep dive?
I would say the biggest takeaway is that gut health is a multifaceted journey.
Good.
It's not just about what you eat,
Right.
but also, how you manage stress, how much you move your body, how well you prioritize sleep.
It's about taking a holistic approach
Yes,
to our well-being.
recognizing those mind-body connections.
Yeah, and remembering that we have the power to make those changes
Absolutely.
that support our gut health and overall well-being.
You got it.
So to everyone listening,
Yeah.
keep learning,
Keep exploring
keep exploring.
and keep taking care of those amazing guts of yours.
Cheers to that.